Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Climate Transformed Weekly Synopsis. McKenna and I have been told that we have to keep this to 5 minutes, so we're going to be very succinct today because we need to be succinct because we've been told to. McKenna, how are you?
Good. We had some really good 2 events this week, very different too. The first one was Brian Corgill from University of Texas, Austin, where I'm from, so I'm a little biased in that one.
Welcome,
but he talked about, in Texas ranch water. We talked about the nanotechnology's impact on climate solutions. So it's very, we thought it was going to be super sciencey and hard to comprehend, but he really made it easy to understand. And I think it was one of the most interesting points is that they've gotten to a point in nanotechnology to make solar improve in performance and lower the cost. And now solar can be printed as newspaper. They can put it on. He invented like solar paint, solar plastic, solar paper, and he founded Innovalite that got acquired by DuPont for $70 million for silicone solar ink. So it was really interesting, and now I have a little more knowledge on nanotechnology.
This stuff is just simply amazing. It's simply amazing. And the issue now is all with this stuff. It's all about how do you get this stuff to scale, right? Because if you can turn it literally with a thin film, turn every window of every building into a solar panel. If you can turn the paint on the bricks of a home into a solar panel, it's freaking amazing, right? It's just remarkable.
And it's limitless. And he directs the SPF 2050 for the Center for a Solar Powered Future, and that's exactly what they're working on, the scale and how do we get this everywhere. So
it's remarkable. And Josh Gilbert earlier today from SUS Global, climate risk models around using
geospatial data. Data. So in that startup is just like super helpful in being able to assess all of these climate related risks, because sometimes that isn't the easiest thing to measure, and that's what they're working on. So a lot of companies can use that data to make their plans going forward and everything.
It's amazing. So everyone, we've got a couple of things I wanted to talk about sort of upcoming stuff, more structural than everything and than ever. One of the things, we are a video-based company, as everyone knows, but for those of you who love PDFs, and I'm sure there's 1 or 2 people out there that do, we are going to be publishing sort of reports based on every one of our interviews. So you can get them. You're not allowed to print them off because that would be bad. But you can read them on the screen if you are one of the 5 people around the world that does read. It still actually reads anything. So they're going to be out, and we'll make those available within a couple of days of the videos being released. And to sort of continue on the momentum that we had from the VCM conference, which it was really humbling, the response that everyone, how constructive everybody was. We'll be launching what we're calling the VCM Climate Transformed Voluntary Carbon Market Series, which is going to be content every 2 weeks featuring a lot of the same speakers and companies that were part of the VCM conference, and just with a continuing and ongoing dialogue on voluntary carbon markets. And we will be publishing those reports, not just in video form, but written reports. We will be doing we'll be doing some dinners. McKenna, we may even try our hand eventually at doing some live events at some stage.
Yes.
So we'll do that as well. So we're just charging forward, and we're also launching in a couple of weeks' time an Ag Sciences series as well. So every couple of weeks, we'll be doing, again, same sort of format. Every couple of weeks, we'll be doing content on different facets of regenerative farming, aquaculture, forestry, plant-based protein, sort of every facet of how do we make our food chains more sustainable, which will culminate in a conference on ag sciences probably in May of next year. So obviously that's a long way away, but these things take time to plan. So we're moving forward with all of that. Was that 5 minutes? Did we get away with 5 minutes?
We did.
Look at us.
So we have to wrap it up.
We have to wrap it up. Bye, everyone. Bye.